We just need a little bit of... What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in with me again on this episode of Fixing the ACURA TSX. As you guys probably seen from the last video, I kind of broke down. We got to fix the TSX. The clutch basically gave out, but we're still going to drive it right now. The throttle bearing screeching, the car's dying out when you're pressing the clutch at times. Like when I was pulling in a neighborhood, I was on the turn, I had to press in the clutch to downshift and it just died out. And you know, it gets kind of scary because you lose power steering. So like start the car up real quick, you know, so kind of fucked. We're gonna go to the in-laws, go get my other transmission and go steal my ARP flywheel bolts. Shout out to Laura for sending those. And cause they're low miles and I want to swap those things out and we can buy new ones for this dusty thing. Dang, wash me, shit, dusty. All right, so we got some tools. Let's go start this process so we can come back and then start taking that car apart. Nice screech. Let this thing warm up, couple segundos. All right, so only reason why I'm stealing the transmission because I know the other one is good as well. It looks better, and I almost feel like, depending on what we see when we pop all this off, something sounds like it's broken in there because it's rattling around, making some noises and shit. I don't know if something's wrong with the transmission in here or it's in like the clutch assembly area and like maybe one of the springs popped out or something's broken. The pilot bearings like kind of loose. Something's like rattling, not consistently, but weirdly at just random ass times. It started when this whole shit started. So, and also the detent spring. 2 TSXs, you know. Right? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful.
You got it.
It's just, bro, I don't want to grab properly. If you guys watch the other videos, we made a discovery that we have a flywheel, lightweight flywheel in here. Clearly we have a flywheel. We have a lightweight flywheel. I don't know what it is. So man, it's super dark. You can't even see nothing. Brought the other spare engine and transmission. I'm just gonna steal this. Kind of sitting here all sad and like, at least it's something, right? You know, keep stealing more things because someone said the white TSX isn't gonna be up until 2030. So
When people are sad, they want to see the white TSX, but don't be too sad.
So guys, I was struggling with that and come to find out why I was struggling extra heavy. There's one fucking bolt that is still attached. The one on the starter, which my girl, she looked up on Google. She was just reading forums and someone mentioned about that. And I completely like disregarded that. Honestly, I didn't even think I had the starter on, but I guess I have everything on. I don't know. I was like, honestly, I did not think about it at all. But I'm like, looking around, I'm like, bro, there's gotta be something on there. But I kept looking at it, I was like, oh, there's nothing. But obviously, I had this plastic cover in it and my brain's kind of mush from looking at like the same shit all day for the last 3 days in a row at work. Mentally kind of drained. I was not thinking clearly, fully, you know, problem solving, because that's all I do at fucking work all day. Let's fucking do this. Because we went all the way back to the cribbo. I'm like, bro, I gotta get my pry bar and shit. I'm about to, we didn't come back and start fucking, let me get this one bottom bolt out and then we should be good. Stop breaking my back, dude, because like, this shit is not fun. Watch, I guarantee you, now that this is off.
Oh, wow.
So, as you guys seen, I literally shook it for 2 seconds and it's just slid right out. I don't even have the pilot bushing in there because, I mean, it worked without it, so I guess you don't technically need it, but I guess it's like advised. I don't know. We're gonna do it in this other car. I'm just gonna make sure, whatever, do everything proper. But yeah, so we didn't have to go drive through fucking shit. You didn't have to do nothing. Just one bolt. My brain's mush today, so there you have it. Shout out to my girl. So we got the clutch plate off and all that. This is a pretty brand new clutch as well. I've seen this, the corners, there's like 2 of them that are chewed out, 3 of them. Right there, right there. I don't know how much that matters because, you know, you still have all these other puck masses, but it's just kind of super strange. But I guess maybe it don't matter too much. It only has like a couple thousand miles, if that, you know, it's not even that much. So shout out to Laro. He sent these ARP flywheel and clutch pressure plate bolts a while ago when we were doing all this. So we're gonna steal these because they're still pretty brand new for this car, and then we'll just rebuy them or whatever. Keep stealing parts from this car until we're reversing the steps again. So with this one, the flywheel, always have trouble. If you guys can notice right here, this is a 17 mil, well, the 11/16, but 17. And you can see the sidewalls right there, a little thicker compared to that. You need a shallow one so you could fit all around and get all the bolts. I ran into that trouble like a couple clutch jobs ago, and yeah, so I ended up finding this in the store somewhere. It took a couple tries, but we ended up finding it. Damn, it's already got kind of some hot spots and shit. I mean, we're definitely gonna get the flywheel resurfaced before even putting it on again, so. Right, babe?
Yes.
Right, babe? Well.
It's a fucking 19, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I knew it was because we had all these special fucking 19s.
It's not a 17. I believe it's a 19 millimeter. I don't know why I thought it was 17. I really don't know why. I thought 19 was a little too big for some reason. I went in the drawer and saw the 2 17 mils or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, bet, this is it. I don't remember what other job I used these for, but I almost feel like the OEM bolts are 17 mil. All right, so now that you got your right sizes, your 19 millimeters, 12 point, you can see the difference now with the inner sidewalls, like it's just thinner, and just make sure it fits. Oh, would you look at here? It fits. Here we have the flywheel. So you can tell it has, I mean, it's not too bad. It has like a little bit of scoring. Just like trying to give it some throttle, see if it like slips again or not. Give it some one last pull kind of thing. So I mean, it'd still be doing its thing, but it do be slipping and making hella noise, and the pedal just be on and off, like feeling hella soft and barely feels like it engages. Then it gets super sprung and like stiffens up, and then it goes back and forth. Like, I'm surprised. I honestly, I put the pedal to the floor in 3rd gear right there, and honestly thought it would have maybe slipped. Alright guys, today is the day. We're finally gonna start this whole clutch thing. We honestly got to it too late last night. It was already like basically like 12 a.m. by the time we got home and finished with all that back and forth bullshit. And I went to sleep at like 2 in the morning, so I didn't get to wake up as early, but it's still 7:30. So alright, like I was saying, yeah, I woke up at 7:30. About to set up this canopy, and then I have to run to like the gas station, maybe BJ's real quick, because we need our seltzer water. Cause all we have is some agua, and we just need a little bit of little spritz and flavor. I don't drink like soda. We don't drink soda like that or juice or anything. Straight seltzer water, flavored things, and that's practically like your soda right there. Let's get this thing up again. Shout out to my boo, the last one we had, and Storms took it. So yeah, time to run to the store real quick. Go get our seltzers, probably some brake cleaner. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, stop at the gas station. We'll be right back. Let's go do that. Come along with us. The car dies out when you just press it in too long. Last pulls, last pulls. Damn, hella glass right there. That's bad. Oh man, the clutch just felt so stiff right there. Yeah, it just like so sprung. Just not cooperating. So we got the car set up right here. Got some things, a couple tools, just whatever came to mind that I may need. I'm sure I'm gonna have to run back and grab some more stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Just take off the wheels, probably do all the suspension crap real quick first, and then you know, take out the axles and shit, and then start removing all this stuff in the engine bay, and then flush the coolant and probably the transmission fluid as well, because we're just gonna fill in some new stuff, so might as well just flush it. And yeah, that's about it. So how we're going about this, we're just removing the transmission from the top. Just gonna strong arm it from the top, and we just have to take off the intake stuff, battery, and I believe the radiator, so we're able to snake it out, and obviously the transmission mounts and stuff. So I've done it before. I've done it multiple ways. Some people like to, I guess, drop the subframe, do it that way. You could also do it on the ground, obviously, but you could get everything out on that side of the suspension area, wheel well, and push it as far as you can, and then you just barely have enough room to get everything out. Like, I was already pressing up against the transmission area when I was doing the pilot bearing bushing with the little puller. So yeah, I was like really pressing for room. Yeah, you could do it that way, or you could pull it from the top, or you could drop the subframe, or you could keep it in the car and finagle with the room. So choose your battle. I'm gonna be pulling the transmission because we have the other transmission that we stole last night. Nothing to it but to do it. Yes, I think I only have these two bolts. Yes, I did it for myself. Just slots in there, not tightened down fully. Boom, boom, boom. Mac Miller vibes get you motivated, and you start just banging this shit out. What we want to do is kind of get this shit out the way a bit. Y'all like my contraption? We just moved the little fuse box, shifter cables up out the way. Now you kind of have a lot of room for activities. We got to get off the slave, ground wire off, maybe get this top trans mount off first. That'll be the easiest. Unplug the stuff, you know, the rest of the shebang. Kind of do have to take out the radiator right there, so you don't have to remove it from right here. You just boom, and then it would have boom out that way. So that's the like suckish part. Just waste fluid, do a coolant drain, and buy some more shit. I didn't do this that long ago either. Shout out to my girl and her mom for going out their way and driving out to Tampa again. The only thing they had in stock, pilot bushing, throwout bearing, and then I needed some fluids. So all works out. Woo! What is going on, guys? So remember the last time we like looked at the flywheel? Well, there's definitely some more shit that happened since then. You could see the little specks of metal material just welded on all up in there. See the threads right there all fucked up, and I think that's, it looks like the bolts to the pressure plate and all that. I'll be able to zip that off real quick with a gun and call that a day. Sheesh. Like, things aren't attached how they should be. I got the two rear motor mount bolts off of the bracket. Sometimes that you could overlook that and forget that that is attached to the transmission as well. There's two of them. Bottom one you're not able to take out fully, so you just let hang. Even the top one you just let hang, but you're still able to take that one out. Leave it there so you don't get shit mixed up. And we have to drain the fluid, so I forgot about the radiator, which is 2 seconds really. Yeah, we're trying to order some food because we are really like low energy and just like can't think. So yeah, things are messed up. New discoveries, materials flying around, and things aren't fucking having fun. Good thing we're doing this. Yeah, they kind of look like some bird shit. So I just drained the transmission fluid. definitely has like a little bit of a metallic looks in there. Like you could see it gets a little lighter. I don't know if you could tell on camera. See if this like maybe picks up anything. Did pick up a little bit of shavings. Not crazy, that's pretty like normal. We had some food come. Got the itis, not gonna lie, because we were super hungry. We had a lot, and I'm like, Another thing, discrepancy. I went to go remove that starter bolt that you need to, that's attached to the transmission, the bottom one, and the starter just fell out. So there's one bolt missing on the other end that's not there, so that could be the potential why the flywheel teeth were getting eaten up. Maybe it was just like uneven, crooked a little bit, and just acting a little weird because there's only one bolt in there. Whoever touched this car and owned it and worked on the shit previously is fucking terrible at what they do and should never work on cars, bro. Like literally terrible. So yeah, I'm most likely probably gonna have to remove the intake manifold right here just so I could get enough room and figure out what bolt I could get in there, because spacing's real fucking minimal kind of shit. Guess I gotta go steal my RRC. Literally as soon as I cut the camera off telling you guys that one starter bolt is missing, I break this trainee bolt free, and then I go look over here to get this one and that one. They're both fucking missing too, dude. As I said, the previous owners and whoever touched this car, did this work, you're fucking stupid. You should never work on cars ever in your life. That is bad. No wonder why shit ain't working right. You know, things are breaking, things just don't feel correct. Those are some underlying things you could barely see. Sometimes you don't even think about that could potentially be the issue, which can be if things aren't fully aligned or tightened down. And what a dumbass. Alright, so since we only had a couple bolts to take off and we basically have like a quick release transmission, as jackasses are able to... Yeah, something broken there, flopping around, bro. So I think when our last recall, I had to take out the pressure plate and then had enough room to get it out. So get your helping hands over there and get to it. Inspect this clutch. Holy f*** is this thing worn? Yeah, no wonder why I couldn't get good adjustment, because that is worn the f down. Sheesh. Honestly, I'm surprised one of these pucks didn't go flying out. This looks kind of strange. It looks like some... Oh, look at that. Broke off right there. Yeah, this thing, no wonder why I was so many issues. Look at the hot spots. Jeez. This thing was getting eaten alive. Just help me with this shit because it's too fucking heavy on the backwards. What's going on, guys? Can you take a guess of how the day's gone so far? It's been pretty much the whole day. Not a single flywheel bolt came off. For some reason, these fuckers are just on there. No matter which one I do, like the breaker bar method is not taking it off. The big impact is not taking it off. I tried flattening down the taper on the 12-point socket to make it just like flat. Felt more flush and like more snug, but was not budging. I can't give it enough force without it like slipping practically. We've been doing a lot of bullshit, buying a lot of things, going to the store back and forth and trying different methods. Right now I'm trying to heat up this bolt that I've done angle grinded and smacked with a chisel and hammer a bunch of times. Nothing worked. We got the air hammer set up right now. It's not cheap. Literally, like the air hammer gun was 20 bucks. Chisel set $7. Air compressor's like a 6-gallon. That's a 6-gallon? Mm-hmm. Oh shit, nice.
You thought it was a 2.6 this whole time?
I thought it was like a 3 or something. I don't know.
It's a 6 gallon.
So 6-gallon, hey. Yeah, that's even better. So yeah, we're gonna use that, and I'm heating this bolt up for a while. Yeah, it would be nice if we had like a acetylene torch so I could get it right on it and get it real hot, but this is all we got, dude. And it's a pain.
He just got one off.
Yeah, guys, so we just made an update. I'm heating up these rest of these bolts. Maybe we get like some something going on in there. I put a little bit of bevel in the socket. Well, I flattened down the little radius it has in like the beginning so I could kind of seat like flatter. And I finally tried the impact again. I'm just zapping it a little bit. And I'm like, oh shit, did it break free? And I kept going and going, and it actually came out. So we got one flywheel bolt out. Man.
It's better than where we were before. So this is definitely something that we're cheering on.
Alright, so I just want to explain the process real quick that we're going about it. We got 4 bolts out with impact. So I'm just grinding down, I'm just kind of making slits all around as much as I can. And then with a thin cutoff wheel. And then I get this air hammer. Cheap ass setup from Harbor Freight. It's actually doing me really well right now. So when we get it like that, honestly, this first time I did it like that. Other ones I kind of slid it and then I kind of was just like cutting it down and whatnot. And then doing some slits and shit. This seems like a lot better. Because I did that and hit it with the air hammer and whole chunks are starting to come off. See? Yeah, let's get this last thing out and then flatten down these ones right here. Hopefully it just maybe pulls out afterwards and we'll be good. Well, take out the studs after and we'll be good. Finally. So as I'm flattening it down, you can kind of start seeing the outline of the bolt. Oh.
Good job, babe.
Theoretically, since it's not pressurized with the flywheel and stuff, the rest of those studs should come out.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off.